Hello, my name is Dalen Brown, and I'm from Chula Vista, California, which is near the border between the United States and Mexico. I've lived in San Diego my entire life, except for a few years when I studied at my university in Redlands, California, and in Florence, Italy. And I've lived abroad for a few months to a year between traveling and studying. But I love San Diego, and so I always come back. I speak English, Spanish, Brazilian Portuguese, and a little bit of French. I used to speak Italian, but I don't use it very often, so I don't know about that. And then a little bit of Japanese. I would like to talk about the things that are very important in my life, and I've chosen a few items to represent them. All of these items would normally fit into a brown bag, but I'm just going to show them to you now. So the first thing I chose is a passion fruit. I actually grew this in my garden, and the passion fruit represents my love for passion fruit, but also for gardening and growing fruits and vegetables in my own house. And it's very important to me. It makes me feel relaxed. It makes me feel happy to eat food that I've grown. So that's my first item. The second is a lotus root. This came from a temple in Tokyo, and this symbolizes my love of traveling and learning other languages and meeting people from all over the world, which really enriches my life. And so this was a very special place that I went, and I think about it often, so I like to keep this to remember. Next, I have a cassette tape. This is Whitney Houston's first album, and my dad bought this when I was a little girl, and we listened to it together a lot. So it reminds me of my family and how much my family means to me, but it also makes me think about how important music is to me, because I always wanted to sing like Whitney Houston, and I admired her so much, and I really looked up to her when I was a little girl, and I wanted to be a singer like her. So I went on and I started singing, and I actually studied at my university classical voice, so that's another thing about me. Then I have the DVD, The Never Ending Story, which was the first film I ever remember watching as a child, and film is a very important part of my life, a hobby of mine, something I really enjoy, and so I think that this is really important because it inspired me to continue to watch films and make films and star in films and study films. So this is really the beginning for me, and so I want to remember that and share that. And then lastly, I have an old camera. I studied photography as well, so you can see the arts. I love music and film and photography, and this camera represents my love of taking photographs, but I also like to use old cameras to take photographs, and I like to talk about my experiences through the images that I take and not just with the words that I use. So thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to learning more about all of you. Have a great day. Bye!